This week we remained focused on our fight against Ebola. In Dallas, dozens of family, friends, and others who had been in close contact with the first patient, Mr. Duncan, were declared free of Ebola, a reminder that this disease is actually very hard to catch. Across Dallas, others being monitored, including healthcare workers who were most at risk, were also declared Ebola-free. 2 Americans, patients in Georgia and Nebraska who contracted the disease in West Africa, recovered and were released from the hospital. The first of the 2 Dallas nurses who were diagnosed, Nina Pham, was declared Ebola-free, and yesterday I was proud to welcome her to the Oval Office and give her a big hug. The other nurse, Amber Vincent, continues to improve as well. In New York City, medical personnel moved quickly to isolate and care for the patient there, a doctor who recently returned from West Africa. The city and state of New York have strong public health systems, and they've been preparing for this possibility. Because of the steps we've taken in recent weeks, our CDC experts were already at the hospital, helping staff prepare for this kind of situation. New CDC guidelines and outreach is helping hospitals improve training and protect their healthcare workers. The Defense Department's new team of doctors, nurses, and trainers will respond quickly if called upon to help. New travel measures are now directing all travelers from the 3 affected countries in West Africa into 5 U.S. airports where we're conducting additional screening. Sadly, Mr. Duncan did not survive, and we continue to keep his family in our prayers. At the same time, it's important to remember that of the 7 Americans treated so far for Ebola, the 5 who contracted it in West Africa, plus the 2 nurses from Dallas, all 7 have survived. We have to keep leading the global response because the best way to stop this disease, the best way to keep Americans safe, is to stop it at its source in West Africa. And we have to be guided by the science. We have to be guided by the facts, not fear. Yesterday, New Yorkers showed us the way. They did what they do every day, jumping on buses, riding the subway, crowding in elevators, heading into work, gathering in parks. That spirit, that determination to carry on, is part of what makes New York one of the great cities in the world. And that's the spirit all of us can draw upon as Americans as we meet this challenge together.